Day. Rotus, always good to see you and welcome back for your trip.
Thank you.
If you look back at 2024, we actually grew at 36% year on year, inclusive of the USSD debt recognition. So we're a bit similar to that pace. There's a little bit of the upside that we've seen in Q1 from the tariff increases. Just to put it into context, they were announced on the 8th of January. We started getting approvals on the 15th of February. And we've actually been implementing those into the month of early April. So there's a bit, maybe 2 weeks or so of the tariff increases in those numbers, but a lot of it is actually organic growth, in line with what I mentioned, last year's performance, 36% of continuation of that.
Breaking down your revenues, the contributions, data, I mean, it's taken off now. Over 50% contribution to top line revenue from data. But we did see a really big jump. Data jumped about 51% year on year. But big jump in digital, about 92%. Can you talk about the growth you're seeing in your digital portion?
So it's not the first time we've seen. I think for about 2 years consistently, we've been seeing somewhere around digital revenue being somewhere around 100% in growth. So that's been consistently there, but on a contribution basis, it's still relatively small, in the range of 2.5% contribution to total revenue. But yes, I mean, there's opportunities in content, in partnerships, which are driving our digital revenue, and we're always innovating in that space. Yeah,
very important contribution. You're always talking about this, and you talked about this last time on the show about your capital expenditure, wanting to invest more in networks. We saw that big jump. I think it was over the 202 billion naira. 159. Thank you. Of course, you have the number off the top of your head. So can you talk? Is that a testament to what you've been talking about, that investment?
So this is the most important message that I want to deliver here. There was a clear understanding and expectation from our regulatory authorities that with the approval of the 50% tariff increases, we needed to address quality. And we're under clear and significant pressure, not just from our primary regulator, the NCC, but even from the security agencies around addressing the quality of service issues. So what you see, even though we hadn't started to see the cash differential coming in any significant scale from the tariff increases, once the commitment was there, we have now committed to effectively, we'll probably do more than twice the capital expenditure that we did in 2023 and 2024 this year.
Oh, wow.
So the previous 2 years, about 440 odd billion. We'll probably get close to 900 billion, in that range, of course, depending on how our financials perform, with one primary objective, addressing the quality of service issues. And the quality of service issues are multifaceted. The first thing we needed to do is to be able to pay our bills, particularly diesel, etc., on an ongoing basis to prevent site outages. Last year, we were burning about 130% of the cash we were earning, so we're borrowing to actually keep the network going.
Yeah.
Now, with a gradual uplift and stability of the Naira in particular, we can cover those bills and start to invest aggressively. And investing means what? It means putting additional capacity. In a city like Lagos, particularly in Abuja, where you have a lot of buildings coming up, you need additional sites because there are coverage issues, resilience, and of course, through our tower core, ensuring that we have power stability. So this year is all going to be about capital expenditure on an aggressive basis to fix quality of service issues, meet both the regulators and the public's expectations. We've started that journey now. When you start to place orders, there's a process. You have to place the order formally. You have to open a letter of credit, then the equipment gets shipped in, it gets installed. If we have new sites to acquire, we have to acquire sites. If we have to lay fiber to the base station to create better stability, we need to do that. So I think by the end of Q2, early Q3, you see really a significant improvement in quality of service, really through the tariff increase that was granted.
Okay, that's